Imagine waking up one morning, and every single person you know looks at you like a stranger. Your friends, your family, even your own mother. This is the true story of a man who claims he slipped into a parallel reality, one where he never existed. James Whitmore, a 32-year-old software engineer from Colorado, lived a normal life. Same job, same apartment, same morning routine, but
everything changed on August 11th, 2019. I woke up. My photos, they were all gone.
Every single one. Family pictures, childhood memories, his graduation photo, gone. Only empty folders remained. He thought it was a glitch until he left his apartment. When James stepped into the hallway, something already felt off. It was quiet, too quiet for a place he'd lived in for years. Mrs. Carter, his neighbor for 3 years, opened the door.
Good morning, Mrs. Carter.
He expected the warm greeting she always gave him.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
But instead, she looked at him like he was a complete stranger.
It's me, James. From 3B. You've lived next to me for 3 years.
James tried to laugh it off, thinking she was joking.
I've lived here for 12 years, and I've never seen you before.
But her voice was dead serious. His hands began to tremble. Something was terribly wrong. This wasn't forgetfulness. It was as if she had never known him at all. And the way she closed the door felt like she was shutting him out of reality itself. For the first time that day, James felt truly invisible. Trying to shake off the strange encounter, James headed to work, hoping everything was normal there. But the moment he scanned his badge, something was wrong. His access was denied, something that had never happened in 7 years.
Sir, can I help you? This area is employees only.
Even the security guard looked at him like he was a stranger.
I work here? James Whitmore. Check again.
James insisted.
Sir, there is no one by that name in our database.
Certain this had to be a mistake, but the system showed nothing, as if he had never been hired at all. His hands again began to shake. Coworkers he knew for years walked right past him, as if he were invisible. It wasn't just a glitch. It was like his entire career had been erased, and for the first time, he wondered if he was the one who didn't belong here. There was only one place left. The people who had known him his entire life. His parents' home, familiar, warm, safe, at least. That's what he hoped. But when his mother opened the door, the look she gave him was not the look of a mother. Yes, can I help you? She asked. Mom, it's me, James. It was impossible. She couldn't forget her own son. Then his father appeared. Young man, I think you have the wrong house. His chest tightened, his hands shaking uncontrollably.
Call the police?
The people who raised him were afraid of him, and as the door slowly closed, James realized he had lost more than memories. He had lost his entire place in this world. Desperate for answers, James searched for anything, anyone who could prove he existed. But his entire gallery, every photo he ever took was gone, so he searched his name. Something simple, something certain, but the internet had no record of him. Not a profile, not a mention, not even someone with the same name. Every account he ever made, deleted. His email, erased. Even his bank had no record of him.
I can't believe this is happening.
His entire life, wiped clean overnight.
I just need a moment to think.
And for a moment, even his reflection didn't look like him. James Whitmore wasn't forgotten. He had been erased. There was still one place left. His apartment, his home. If anywhere recognized him, it had to be here. But even the lock didn't remember him. And then the door opened, revealing a stranger living in his home. "This is my apartment. I've lived here for years," James said, barely believing himself. "Sir, I moved in 6 months ago. This place was empty for years. Empty for years. Everything inside was wrong. Furniture he'd never bought, walls painted colors he never chose. But the number was right. And as the door slowly closed, James realized he hadn't just been erased from people, he had been erased from the world he thought was his. James walked for hours, trying to make sense of a world that no longer recognized him. Everything around him felt real, yet he didn't feel part of any of it. His memories felt sharp, alive, but the world acted like they never existed. The shaking returned, stronger this time. Even the lights around him felt unstable, and when he looked at his reflection, something didn't look right, like he was fading, piece by piece. For the first time, he wondered if he was even supposed to be here at all. He wasn't just lost. Something in the universe had rejected him. James woke up to silence. A silence too perfect, too empty. He wasn't at home. He wasn't anywhere he recognized. No cars, no voices, just the wind cutting through the trees. And then he saw it. A phone he had never owned. It powered on by itself, like it had been waiting for him. A single message appeared. "You weren't meant to be here." For the first time, he felt the truth hit him. He wasn't lost. He was misplaced, and whatever brought him here had just gone silent. James walked with no destination, only questions. Even nature felt unstable around him. His own hands didn't look fully real anymore. Even the ground refused to remember him. Then he saw a path, one he had never seen before, a path that felt older and wrong. Reality bent around him, like the world was struggling to hold him, and suddenly, he stopped fighting it. Maybe he didn't belong here, because he wasn't from here. Maybe this world wasn't rejecting him. Maybe it simply wasn't his.